When I got the job, they didn't tell me it was about Star Wars. Walking onto the set is like no feeling you've ever had. I'm just so grateful. I'm so, so grateful for this.
A new Star Wars series for Disney Plus, set 5 years after Return of the Jedi, The Mandalorian chronicles a bounty hunter's adventures across new planetscapes. Its stars include mixed martial arts alumna Gina Carano.
I play a character named Cynthia Dune. She is an ex-rebel shock trooper, and then she kind of goes rogue and is a bit of a loner, a badass. She's traveling from planet to planet to survive.
Cast by series creator Jon Favreau, Carano figures to spend a fair amount of The Mandalorian doing what she's always enjoyed doing.
If you're gonna come in and take me to prison, I think we're gonna have a little exchange. Fight scenes are my jam.
That's no secret to longtime fans of MMA, where from 2006 to 2009, Carano broke barriers and dished out punishment, racking up 7 consecutive victories and securing a place for women in the then fledgling sport.
First women's MMA fight I saw was her and Julie Kedzie. I would not have even known it was an option for me. She's the one that planted the seed in my mind.
To see where women's MMA is now is just emotional. Like, to know that women don't have to walk in a gym and be chased out. I'm so honored that I fit that role in women's MMA history.
In Carano's own history, MMA was a lifesaver. A feisty point guard whose 3 three-pointers in the final led her high school to a state title in 2000. Carano struggled with channeling her aggression after graduation.
I had a little bit of a tough time at 19 with some things that were going on in my life, and I still was so hungry to be athletic. I started training in Muay Thai, and I started following my heart.
She'd be in the first sanctioned MMA bout between women over the objections of her granddad and her father, ex-Cowboys quarterback Glenn Carano.
They called the athletic commission. They said, "Don't you dare let my daughter and my granddaughter fight." And I was like, having to go through all these extra tests, you know? They ended up being my biggest fans in the long run.
You had some wars in there.
I mean, I had some wars in MMA inside and outside the cage. There's no hiding in MMA.
From a one-punch KO of Rosie Sexton to a ground-and-pound 3-rounder with Julie Kedzie, Carano became an MMA headliner, setting up a nationally televised bout in June of 2009 with Chris Cyborg.
It looks like it's over. Carano still on her back. Cyborg is celebrating.
My first MMA loss changed my whole trajectory of my entire career. If I would have won that fight with Chris Cyborg, I wouldn't be sitting here. That loss helped me move on, but it was at the most heartbreaking point in my life.
Now 37, after a decade as an action film actress that's seen her in such movies as Fast and Furious 6, Deadpool, and Steven Soderbergh's Haywire, Carano's hit the sweet spot with The Mandalorian.
Star Wars for me symbolizes a lot of hope. It really came along at a time in my career where I needed it. Everything has been so right about it.
She's great because she's been in martial arts. If you have someone like her, you can actually say, well, how would you beat this person up? She has good hands and she has really heavy kicks. Some of the guys weren't ready.
They know I know how to throw a punch. We really just collab.
You believe she can do the things she's doing because she is doing the things she's doing. You know, it's 100% Gina.
Discovering MMA was a turning point, so was leaving it behind. For Carano, The Mandalorian represents another new beginning.
I'm definitely more of a fan of MMA now. It's really nice to see a sport that I've been so a part of do so well. I learned at 19, you follow your heart and things fall into place with that. Certain things happen, I'm telling you, the Force. Like, certain things are meant to be.
Thank you for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports, highlights, and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.